Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you. Oh, no, just kidding. Hello, and welcome back to Jarvis Johnson Gold, the premium channel that is free. It is free. But if you're watching this, you're premium. And today we're roasting dating profiles. I'm joined by my good friend Sam Sandwich. Wow. Check her out on YouTube. Check her out on Twitch. Check her out in the secret Sad Boys Patreon episode that she guested on. True. Or in the background of a different episode of Sad Boys. My
ethereal voice coming through.
Yeah. You've been promoted. You're now allowed to be on camera.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I've brought you here today because you are one of my single friends.
True.
And I am also single. Mm-hmm. And we are both on dating apps. And we are not dating.
That's true.
But
we're browsing. We're window shopping.
We're window shopping. This morning, I opened up a dating app of choice and saw Sam's profile. And so an hour ago, I texted Sam, hey, do you want to come record this video? I think it could be kind of fun.
Yeah, I swiped right on the content.
Yeah, we actually had never met before, and I just swiped right, and now she's here.
Now I'm here. That's how it works.
So a couple of weeks ago, I tweeted, I want to roast your dating profiles politely. Maybe that's a lie. And I had people send them to this email, jarvisisnotstealingyourcontent@gmail.com. Spoiler alert, I am stealing your content. So we have prepared here a slideshow of dating profiles that neither of us have seen.
Sure.
So this will be the first time that we're seeing them. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna decide if we want to swipe or pass.
Yes. Platonically swipe or respectfully pass.
Yeah, so that we're clear here, we are not trying to date any of you. Our standards are a little bit lower. We are going to platonically swipe on you. Yeah. So nobody get any funny ideas. This is just for fun.
Yeah, we're going to platonically give you the continue to do what you're doing or respectfully start over from scratch.
Yes, change immediately.
Change everything.
Change everything about yourself.
Yes.
All right, so shall we? Shall we begin?
Let us. B. They say, talk to me about Naruto, which is that?
Naruto.
God.
Do you want to run that back? I don't want you to get people in the comments.
Yeah, editors cut this out. Talk to me about Naruto.
It sounded like you were trying to say it correctly. You were thinking about it too much.
Okay, run it back one more time.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, can you line?
Talk to me about Naruto.
Talk to me about Naruto.
Yeah, but you said it too quickly after I said it. So, okay. So you gotta pretend like you're reading it because now it sounds like you've memorized her profile and you're just thinking off the top of your head.
Okay, can you say it and then I'll wait?
About me. Talk to me about Naruto.
About me. Talk to me about Naruto.
Looking for ninja or a husband.
Oh.
Like the streamer?
Oh, I think so. Whoa.
Oh shit. I hope his braless wife doesn't read this.
She's gonna PvP and just braless wife.
Yo, PvP zone. Not super picky if ninja.
Oh, so if you're ninja, like it's all good. You can do no wrong.
Yeah, I don't know if they mean a ninja or specifically Tyler Ninja Blevins.
I feel like for the best of everybody, it's Tyler Blevins.
Yeah. Talk to me about Naruto. My first question would be like, how did you guys meet?
True.
You guys know each other?
Can you deliver a message for me?
Naruto? Uzumaki Naruto?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
My favorite character from the well-known anime.
Naruto. So here, this is not the first photo. Mm-hmm. None of these are the first photo.
No, is that one?
No. That one says Big Dick is back in town.
That would be my first photo.
No, but that's not B.
Big Dick is back in town, baby.
You weren't talking to the mic.
Big Dick is back. The McRib is back.
Yeah, Big Dick, much like the McRib, is back. But before we get into that, let's talk about today's sponsor, Raycon. Raycon is on a mission to prove that you don't have to pay an arm and a leg for quality sound and smart tech features in your earbuds. These earbuds sound great, and I can toggle through 3 different sound profiles. With balanced sound, I get universal and leveled audio, which is great for me because I have an eclectic taste in music. So everything sounds great, from NSYNC to NSYNC featuring Gloria Estefan. But when I want a strong beat, like for example when I'm listening to NSYNC featuring Nelly, I turn on bass sound. And when I listen to podcasts, like my favorite podcast, Sad Boys, pure sound helps me hear every word. The earbud design fits seamlessly with the curvature of the human ear, so whether you have big ears or small, They're comfortable either way. They're also sweat and water resistant, so you can wear them while working out, and you don't have to stress if they go through the wash. Raycon offers smart tech and quality designed earbuds for a lot less than other companies. You can get a pair and a spare and still pay less than other big tech brands. Click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/JJGold, that's me, and get 15% off your Raycon purchase. Thanks again to Raycon for sponsoring this video. Now back to our date. They say they're a little goofball who hasn't lived in the US for a long time, so I may act a bit strange. What what do you mean by that?
What does that mean?
They're like, sorry if I bite you.
Yeah, ooh, sorry,
Yeah.
that's
I haven't been in the US for very long.
I'm not used to
Yeah.
we don't do that here.
A secret of mine.
I got that dog.
I can bark like a dog. I do not know how or why I started to do this. I'm a little goofball who hasn't been in the US for a long time, so I may act a little weird.
Just like out on a first date.
This is awesome. I can be a big dog or a little dog, so you've got range.
Yeah, true.
Oh, their name is Lulu, by the way, which is kind of like a dog's name.
It's kind of isn't. They love dogs and they like dressing up as in costumes outside of Halloween.
They got that dog in them.
They got that dog. They are in that dog.
I've got that dog on me.
I got that dog around me.
Me wearing a dog costume.
Abigail.
Where do we begin?
There is so much to look at here. This is like a Pinterest board. Very manly Muppet looking for a Muppet of a man.
Goes to an art school and looks it goes to an art school and looks it. Oh, so they're saying like I fit the stereotype of the art school person.
Okay.
5'10".
Plus size and awkward. Quirky.
All right.
The outfit is giving like the cool teacher on like Halloween right now.
The cool art school teacher.
The cool art school teacher, you know?
Yeah. I do dig it. I dig the skirt. Would you call that a skirt? That's a skirt.
Yeah, it's a skirt.
Oh, convenience store clerk at some gas station. I like that.
Some gas station. Could be any of them. Could be all of them.
I do love the follow-up from like, oh, okay, a manly Muppet. And then boom, Kermit's my best friend.
Oh, they do love Muppets.
We got some My Chemical Romance over here. I do. Can I just say that I love the colors in this photo? I love the hair combo with the mask. The mask matches. And then there's like a cool sweater situation.
It's giving like sorbet.
It is giving sorbet. Speaking of sorbet, Kermit's little hat is orange.
Kermit the Frog here.
Oh, no. I didn't know he was joining us today. What are your thoughts on this profile, Kermit?
Kermit.
He just says his name like a Pokemon. Doesn't want children. See, this would be a thing for me. That would be a deal breaker.
That would be, yeah. For me personally, I'm kind of on the fence. Where it's
I
like,
saw not sure on your dating profile when I was recommended it today.
Yeah. It like I'm open to it, but also at the same time, if I never did, I also wouldn't be heartbroken either. So
yeah, I'm not married, no pun intended, to the concept of having kids, but I think that I want that for myself. You know, it's first impressions, right? If somebody's like, I definitely don't want kids, then I may not start that conversation. Just because I'm, starting to think about that kind of stuff.
It's hard to lead with, but I will say it's important to talk about early because when you have a discussion about it years in, it is not great.
Yeah, it's a weird conversation.
You should have that conversation early, even if it's uncomfortable. But I think for me with kids, it's like I can't visualize me with kids, but eventually if I ended up with somebody who seemed like they would be a good parent, then maybe it would like the picture would develop in my brain more.
Right.
You know?
I think that's normal. Yeah. Like it takes two.
Yeah. True.
Rating for Abigail. Photo.
I'm going to give you an 8 because although the profile, I mean, nothing about it strikes me for me. I think that you really put a lot of character into it. I think there's a lot of personality. I do think you put a lot of character and personality into this. I'm going to give it a 7. Good stuff, Abigail. Yep. So these are the screenshots that we got from this person. Maybe they just wanted to crop out their name. I don't know. But it's hard to tell what's going on here. And so for that reason, I am confused. For that reason, it's a no.
You were not safe from the selfie obscuring your face.
No.
I mean, there's a little more face here.
They love this.
You know what this is. I'm going to call you out, person. I don't even know your name. When I was younger, I was insecure about my smile, smiling earnestly. And so I always did a goofy face.
Silly faces.
Yeah.
I think that's why I do this in photos.
Yeah, but I think it's a thing where I don't know if other people read it this way, but I read it as like this person isn't confident in themselves.
I agree.
And they can't take it seriously.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think that this is the place where even though you have goofs and gaffes on your thing, it feels like you're taking it seriously at least. Like, okay, self-deprecating, an idiot, but in an endearing way.
Oh, okay. This is my pet peeve is I hate self-deprecation on any kind of like social
I'm an
media
idiot,
app.
so what does that mean?
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
God. No, yours says the nicest YouTuber. It's the opposite of self-deprecation.
Oh yeah.
No, it bothers me for some reason because it's like I want you to like sell yourself to me, or don't like unsell yourself to me.
Yeah, it's like, because if you don't think highly enough about yourself, why would anyone?
Yeah.
Because if it's like, you shouldn't care about me, I'm a dumbass. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess I won't.
I'm the worst. I'm awkward. I'm not funny. It's well, that's not what I want. So
pro himbo, con the inherent ineptitude that comes with being a himbo. And it's
that's
like
kind of funny, but also I don't know what that means.
Well, it's the male version of a bimbo, and it's like, oh, I'm a big strong dumb guy.
I just always hear it being used with Hassan.
It is used with Hassan a lot.
So I just kind of like...
Yeah. The thing is, I think I want to see a little bit more confidence here. Because you made it to the dating app. You want to meet somebody. I just want more people to take you seriously, and I worry that they won't. That's my thoughts.
True.
Oh, I like this profile.
Indy's
greatest strength is hitting the Dougie. That's actually kind of sick.
I was going to say, I think I recently perused a profile who that was one of their prompts and they said the same thing. So
interesting. I was like, is that like on a, you're like, have I seen this person before?
Well, I was like,
they study astronomy. That's cool.
Wow.
Short-term relationship, open along. We vibe. I like Indy's vibe a lot. Let's make sure we're on the same page about hating capitalism based. I do think that this is a place where being overtly political is important for shooing away the wrong type of person.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely not something you want to
because you want to just
later.
find people you agree with. Yeah. Biggest risk I've taken, buzzed my head and dyed it. That's
the
vulnerable.
Biggest? Well, okay.
Maybe we didn't see their hair beforehand.
That's true. It could have been really long.
Their hair could have been to their knees.
That's true. I like their fashion sense.
I like Indy's fashion sense. I like Indy's sense of humor.
6'2".
You know what? Multiple mirror pics.
Like a shoe
store. There's
guitars.
3. They're all mirror pics.
They are.
That's the only thing that I think takes away from this.
Is that they're near a bunch of mirrors.
Yeah, they can't get away from the mirrors.
House of Illusions.
So I'm gonna give this a 7.5. It would have gone higher if there was one more non-mirror.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yeah.
A little bit more organic. This is like maybe like a stupid little silly thing, but when you're taking a picture of yourself in a mirror, you can take that picture like however you feel you look best in the photo. But if you're having people like the diversity of different kinds of photos of you, I think is like good for me. Like it looks like you're out with friends.
Exactly.
It looks like somebody took it of you.
Diversity of type of photo is a good way to put it. There is something to the way that other people perceive you and being comfortable with that, because not liking photos of yourself, at least for me, was really related to someone else taking a photo and being like, that's how I see Jarvis. And I go, well, I don't see myself that way.
Right.
So I'm more comfortable with the selfie because I can choose something that represents the way I think I look. But there's a certain confidence in having someone else take a photo of you and being like,
brings more life to your profile, kind of. My problem is like I either have selfies or I have photos with people. And I always was weird about posting pictures on my profile with people.
Right.
Because then it's like, I don't know if they are cool with that.
They're fine with it.
Okay.
Will 23, computer science, about me. I cannot fuck it, we ball for much longer.
Good, Will.
That's good.
Give us nothing.
That's good. It's like one of those sad things where it's like it's Michael Jordan like crying through the tears or whatever, like sobbing. No, Will looks fun. I'm biased. They study computer science. What's up? Shout out. But they're not like every computer scientist.
No.
They skate and they're at the beach and they're partying. So break those stereotypes.
They do, yeah. Multifaceted. I think they hit all the bases.
They kind of hit all the bases.
Asking for is like, here's me doing stuff. Here's me doing other things.
The only other note I would give is that I don't know how I feel about a looking away photo as the first photo.
It's very moody.
But it fits the about me very well. Like it's funny, the combo.
They're thinking about how they cannot fuck it, we ball one more time.
They're like, I cannot continue fuck it, we balling. Maybe that's what they're trying to say with all these. They're like, look at me going out and about. This has to stop.
Yeah,
I need to settle down.
Somebody lock me down.
Someone lock me down.
Do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is a person that goes and does things, and they have a lot of photos that are taken from. I mean, it's all the things that we asked.
It's all the things that we asked for.
I think for me personally, like in a real scenario, I would have read your about me and been like, cool, and then wanted more stuff. But I think that you did a good job putting yourself into the photos.
Like for a joke profile, this is about not a joke profile, but like for a joke bio, this is about as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Simple joke, and then like photos that answer all the rest of the questions.
Yeah.
You have to get to know them. You have to have a more of a conversation versus like leading with a bunch of information in the about me. But
I like their Lorax shirt. That goes kind of hard.
I'll give it an 8.5.
Yeah, I'll match it.
Cara.
Or
Kara.
Kara.
We'll never know.
I'll never know.
Planned or candid?
What is that? Oh, like is this a candid photo or is it a planned the photo?
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on in it, so it's hard for me to tell.
Night on the town, was walking down the sidewalk, maybe a little tipsy, and was like, hey, Kara, let me take a pic.
Yeah. And then right, exactly. She's like, oh, moi. Oh. Abolish golf courses. I've heard golf courses are really bad for the environment. I think that's what this is about.
Golfing is my red flag based on nothing.
So you and Kara are...
Yeah, I'm down.
I don't know anything about golfing. I've just heard that golf courses are bad.
It's like, why would you... It's like they tried to mix too many things. It's like they want to have beers with the boys, but they also want to play sports, but they want to move really, really slow. Sure.
But then there's this video of them, I don't know, stripping in an Attack on Titan costume. There's a lot happening here.
That is a lot going on.
I think that we would have to see the video to be certain.
Yeah.
This is cute. It's like I'm posing for a photo.
I don't know if it says the way to win me over, let me paint your nails, and then they're...
yeah.
I don't think that's supposed to be...
It could be.
But they're like, hey...
I go crazy for long hair and a beanie. I like this profile.
Yeah, it's a very cute...
Yeah, it's cute.
Profile. Like it's not really fleshing you out like super in depth, but it just is very cute.
I'll go 8.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Bartholomew. ...
First, my name's just Wes.
Oh, okay. So
that's funny.
Okay, the first thing I noticed is that the photo is clearly taken from in between his legs. It's a crotch shot.
This is a funny profile because Vax boosted him cool. Himbo ho that knows thick thighs save lives. That is someone who's taking charge of the Himbo.
The
Himbo title.
Truly.
And that it's different to say like, hey, I'm a pro, I'm a Himbo, con, I'm dumb or whatever. Yeah. Wes knows what's up. Wes understood the Himbo assignment.
Wes. Ho means they're poly. Ho means I'm poly, but single. I would imagine that the poly community probably... I don't know if that would resonate with them.
I think it depends. I think it's like, this is a thing where it's up to you, however you want to present, however you want to put yourself out there.
Ho means they're poly, but poly doesn't mean they're ho.
I don't think it... I think that they're not mutually exclusive.
Am I reading too into it?
I think you're reading too much into it. But to Wes, ho means they're poly, but single. Mm-hmm. Kind of non-binary. So if you're looking for a manly man, he ain't here. Let's go. I mean, hey, it's like you're there's a lot of confidence coming.
They're throwing it on the table.
Here's what I am. Here's what I'm not.
I love
Here's
that.
what you're going to get, which I like a lot.
Yeah.
We don't get a lot of photos, but there are a lot of photos. P.S. If your hair is shorter than mine, hot. Okay. Right. So, like a buzz cut. All likes/super likes are requesting permission to simp. This is a bit meta. Because there's a thing that people do on their profiles where they're like, if I super liked you, that was on accident. Why do you need to tell me that?
What?
Like, because you can like super like people or whatever. And it's like, and people are like, oh, because I think you have to like swipe a certain way or like you can do it on accident. People feel the need to be like, oh, if I super liked you, I didn't mean to. And Wes here is like taking that and being like, oh, if I super liked you, I'm trying to simp.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
No, I mean, there's just a lot of confidence here, which is like, I want to hang out with Wes.
Yeah, and then they listed, they're like, this is what I believe in. Like, this is my
goals, short-term fun. They're E&M, ethically non-monogamous. Not for me.
I still don't really know what that means.
You are not monogamous, so you have multiple partners.
Right.
And then like the actual mechanics of that differ.
But it's like more than just hooking up. It's like multiple.
It can
partners?
be. You can have multiple partners. Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. There's only so high I can rate this without more photos. Mm-hmm. But I want to give an 8 based on just like the bio and the confidence there.
I like the confidence. Like I feel like if somebody matches with this person, they're either gonna like 100% be feeling it or just be like, nah, not for me.
Yeah, I feel like it selects for the right type of person.
No mystery.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
So I think that's a great place to end our dating app roasting / reviews. I think it was mostly reviews. There was some roasting.
There were some big dogs.
Arf.
We big dogged the big dogs.
We big dogged the big dog.
Big dog
I could be a small dog or a big dog. So, or I could be like, wait, give me that again.
We're gonna be single forever.
We're gonna do one more bonus dating app react, but first, Sam, where can we find you? Well, I'll tell you where we can find you. Yeah, I'm very lonely.
Yeah, please.
Well, Sam, I do want to say you run a wonderful YouTube channel.
Thanks.
And one of your recent videos was talking about the phenomenon of photoshopping dead people into photographs.
Yeah, it's true, which we've been doing for hundreds of years, apparently.
And you should definitely check out that video if you liked this one, because Sam is very funny in it, and there's a cameo. Somebody you'll recognize. Let me just say that.
You might know him. Yes, I do the Twitch thing. I do the YouTube thing. I do the Twitter thing. And yeah. And I'm on Sad Boys podcast, so if you haven't watched that one. If you want to know my social security number, I scream it in the middle of the podcast, allegedly.
Oh. This person's name is Burger. Oh. And they are down for most crime, but preferably treason. They also provided only the screenshot.
Wow. It's definitely from like a car rear view. Or car
mirror. How did you come to, like, how did we get here?
How did we get here? I may or not have almost burned down my house once. May or may not.
Again, with that, it's literally 100% of the possibilities.
Send me playlists with long ass titles.
Crunching all my school assignments to prepare for a job.
So like titles, it's like lo-fi beats to beat your meat to.
Why'd you say that?
I don't know.
No, we can't cut that.
Damn it.
So
I don't know if this person wants to date me or if they want crime.
Yeah, I think they're down for crime.
They're down
specifically
for crime.
Arson. Oh no, they say treason, but then they talk about arson.
Mm-hmm. Be gay, do crime.
It would be treason if you didn't make it to this point in the video. So thanks everybody here for being a do-gooder and watching the video. Thank you, Sam, for joining us.
Yes.
This has been Jarvis Johnson Gold. Stay gold, everybody. Peace.